Like I said, today we got Mr. Darnell Smith here with businessintheblack.com. And I tell you, the more that I talk to this guy, and I had some issues that I was talking about earlier, but the more I talk to him, this guy is the real deal. And like I said, I want you all to, call him, and he's going to tell you about what he does. But anyway, thank you, Mr. Darnell Smith, for joining me on my show.
Thank you very much.
Today. And but anyway, this Business in the Black. How did you come up with a name? Well, business, because I thought I was going to see like a man with a brim and a cane, like a pimp or something. I really did. See, the stereotype, you know how we do TV orders, we get something in our mind, but this guy's a clean-cut guy. How did you get there, that businessintheblack.com?
Well, actually, the way it was done was I had done a website. I'm a web developer, of course, for another company, and for like $1,000 or so. And then I met another guy that said, I was just out and about, met another guy, and he said, I got this website done for $10,000. And I said, wow, must be one amazing website. So I said, well, can I see your website? So I went and saw the website, and it was one of mine. I had done it, and the company I did it for upcharged it, $9,000 more.
Wow.
Okay? So at that point, I was thinking, I couldn't stand it. I was going to get sick almost. Right. But I couldn't tell him, So what I did was I started this company called Business in the Black to keep your internet business out of the red. Now, guess what that's for? It's about money. That's right. It's not that I only do websites for black people.
Yeah. Great concept.
Because I get that a lot. You see, you have good prices, but do you websites for other people than black people? I said, no, it's Business in the Black. It's about money, that kind of thing. So that's basically how it started, and then I made it my mission to find products. And then see what they really cost, and then charge 3 times what their charge is, what the cost is, because I'm from manufacturing. Okay. I'm actually a robotics engineer by trade. Wow. So it's like cost, and then you triple it, and that's what you sell it for. But what people do with web services is because people don't know any better, they charge what the market will bear instead of what's really fair. Okay. So that's what Business in the Black was all about.
Okay. Now, like I said, I went on the website, and man, that animation that you have on there, that's cool. If you all don't, you need to go on there just to see the animation of this cool cat right here. And he talks to you with the animated lips and all this, and it's really neat. Now, I went on there, and I seen that like you said, you have websites, which to me is unbelievable, but I know you're telling the truth. They from $99 to up to $399, when people are charging thousands of dollars for a website, and you're telling me you can do a website for $99 bucks?
Oh, yeah. And matter of fact, on Wednesdays, we have $50 Wednesdays.
Wow, okay. Now, man, this is too good to be true.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is you're trying to help business. Yeah. A website really costs me $10 for a domain. Wow. And $50 a year for hosting. Okay, a year. Okay. So when I do $50 websites, I'm not making any money out of it. But next year I would, because it's $100 a year for hosting. So we make $50 every year from one person. So what that means is you need a whole lot of people to make money, right? Well, I've been in business for a while, and we have about 4,000 clients. So, and they drop off, so, you have to keep putting people back in place, but it's all about the mini money. At the same time, you're helping people in business. They're not getting ripped off, because the funny thing is, when you start a business, the first thing you need is a website, but yet you have no money. So when you go get a website, it costs you $5,000 to start the business. That probably only costs you $1,000 to start. So your first hole is the website. So it should be sort of the other way around. The website should be a small portion, money-wise, so you can build your business up. So that's why we did that. And then on top of that, $500 is like the top of anything. You don't need to spend any more than that. And at the same time, we train people. So even though the websites are cheap, we train them on how to never hire us again, if you know what I'm saying. So that's one of the whole thing. We try to make sure that people get crossed over to the digital divide so they can fire us, basically. And that should be how your business is. Like if you get your car fixed, you don't want to take the mechanic home.
Right.
Which
I could.
Yeah, right. But that's sort of our motto,
But also, too, I went on there and I seen, I mean, it's so much on here, but you have so many different divisions of different facets of your company that you do, far as, what is it, animation,
Yeah, I call them animmercials.
Animmercial. I mean,
Animated
could you name
commercials.
all? I mean, do you know them by heart? But
Yeah,
yeah, you got your. I'm
and we have
go ahead.
websites, you know, just websites from, you know, 99 to whatever. Basically from small business to online community.
Right.
You know, that's what takes more money because of the bandwidth.
Right.
Then we do promo videos. You know, so we make a small video for you that we can shoot to the social networks to build your company. We also do lead capture. So for people like people who sell real estate, different things like they're trying to get contacts. Okay. So you can make a website that's really basically just for capturing leads. So then you can send them email, you know, on what you have, the emails that you can't stand.
Right.
And then we do mobile apps. Okay. And our mobile apps are $100.
Wow.
Our competitors are 1,000 start at.
Wow.
For $100.
Amazing.
And we do like business-to-business apps, basically like a digital business card.
Oh.
And then I guess the rest is just social marketing.
Yeah, so okay.
You know, once you have all that in place, you have to be able to get it to all the people.
And I seen that you was on Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube and MySpace. They still have MySpace?
Yeah, Pinterest.
MySpace is so obsolete. Anybody out there using you never hear of MySpace.
Well, let me tell you something. You know why you're on all those networks, not to really be there in general, okay. But Google requires traffic.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So what you do is you split, you know, real stuff with traffic. Even though I'm connected with those and I keep that up, Google will scan all that stuff and see that you have a lot of link backs to your website. So the more you are connected out to those places, they'll become link backs to your website. And that gives you another ranking ability. And you know, it's like the Walmart approach. You're trying to pull everybody into your website. So you can put it everywhere you want, and then you try to just keep building your traffic that way. Okay. Even though I don't hang out there, you know.
Right.
You know, I just connect to everything. Plus, you have to know about it if you want to sell it.
And if people want to get in contact with you, what number?
They can call me at 214-509-6678. And that calls the office and my cell.
And then, of course, you on Twitter. I mean, you all over the place. I mean, you know, and it's like, and also, you mentioned something about teaching.
Yeah, I teach twice a week most of the time. Once the websites are installed, I get people together and then teach them how to use it. Okay. Because, you know, you don't want to hold them hostage. You know, you want them, once the website's there, you want to make them so that they can log in, make changes. Instead of calling a webmaster every time they want to make a little change to a word or whatever. I mean, I'm part of the good hands people. I'll do it for $35 a pop. Okay, but you really should learn how to do it yourself. Because all you're really doing is writing it down, send it to me, and I'm just copying and pasting it. You really should do it yourself. You know.
Well, man, I tell you all, you need to go on there and take a look at it. This guy can do everything. He's like a genius. And I call him a geek, and he's proud. He said, yeah, he is. He's a techno geek, and he knows what he's talking about. Well, man, I want to thank you for coming.
Well, thank you
and
very
I'm
much.
looking forward to working with you, too, with Mundo World.
There you go.